So here's my GoPro Hero 7, and this is why I'm keeping this. Alright guys, so as you guys know, the Hero 9's out. It's been out for a little while now. If you guys are interested in buying any of these GoPros, you have watched 1,000,001 reviews on there, but what you really don't see is videos on why people are not necessarily upgrading or going with that. So obviously I have the Hero 7 Black Edition. I didn't buy the 8 obviously, or the Media Mod, or I'm not even looking at buying the Hero 9 either. In my opinion, GoPro really needs to step up their game. These are fantastic cameras. You can buy the Hero 7 now, I think for like $250. And if you look in the used market, you can probably find it for $250 with a whole bunch of extras. I ended up buying this on secondhand anyway with a whole bunch of shit. I bought this about maybe 6 months ago or so, and I shot a lot of videos with it. Pretty much any outdoor video that you've seen from the power washing videos, most of those were shot with the GoPro. And, you know, the beach footage with the fishing reels and all that bullshit that I did, that was all shot on here. This is not a whether you can compare it to the camera I'm shooting on while I'm in here, or, you know, if you can see this camera difference from that. It's not the point. That's not what this is designed for. Which is why I don't really understand why people are getting this and saying, oh, well, you could use it as a webcam, or you can use it as a live streaming device, and you get 1080p on the live stream where this one's only 720. It just doesn't make any sense to me. What do you buy? If you want that and that's the feature that you're looking for, you're not buying this camera. You're going to buy a DSLR. You're going to buy, you know, a regular just webcam if that's the feature that you're looking for. That's not something to go out and buy the Hero 9 with. It's 20 megapixels. This is 12. This shoots 4K at 60 frames a second. And the new one, the Hero 9, shoots 5K at 30 frames a second. Guys, there's really not that much difference between 4K and 5K. I don't give a fuck what anybody tells you. And the file sizes and to actually edit that is just, it's unbelievable. So even with the majority of what I shoot here, I don't shoot in 4K necessarily. This I'll tend to put in 4K because it's usually, I'm only putting like a 10-second clip or a 30-second clip of me doing something to where the file sizes aren't really that big and I'm not really that concerned with it. And I do get a little better quality. But compare that to a DSLR with an L series lens on it, at 1080p, I'm getting just as good, if not better, quality for the camera lens portion of it as I am with this. So, yeah, 4K, you know, like I said, pretty evenly matched. The 5K, you're not going to notice that much of a difference from this one to the 5K. So, listen, you can add whatever 0.0 software you want. Is it better? Yes. So you look at the Hyper Smooth technology on this, so that's your basically your stability when you're actually on the go and moving. It has the Hyper Smooth in it. So this is just basically an updated version. So it's the 3.0. It's the same thing with the Time Warp. They have the 3.0 version of it. Is it that much better? From the reviews I've watched, and I'm sure you guys watched them too as well by now, no, it's not much better. The Hyper Smooth maybe in certain circumstances might be slightly better, but is it worth going out and spending $450 for it? Not in my opinion, it's not. I'm not going out for it. The only other main difference, I mean, again, if you want to go back with the 3.0 bullshit, it still has super view, it still has wide angle and linear. So now they have linear plus and a narrow version, as well as this new one that's horizon leveling. So basically, you know, it'll keep it level automatically in camera. So if you're a little off or whatever, is it that important? No, just hold the camera relatively straight. When you're not going to be sitting there putting this on a tripod fucking filming where you have to worry about that. You're going to be on the go and moving. So your footage is going to be shaky. I don't care what kind of hyper smooth technology and all that. If you're moving and you're riding a bike, you're going down a trail, whatever the fuck you're doing with this thing, it's going to be shaky. It's going to be a little bit smoother with, you know, the technology that they have into it. But, you know, it's an action camera. That's what it's for. Both cameras, as they sit like this without any case or anything, they're both 33 feet waterproof. So you can go 33 feet down with them. They both have eight times slow-mo, which is really the only thing that I care about. And they both do time-lapse of some sort. So this will do a video time-lapse and a regular photo time-lapse. The Hero 9 does it better because of all new technology. In my opinion, listen, the lens obviously is better. They're putting a 20 megapixel in, so it is better. I don't take pictures with this, so it's not that important to me. I'm really only shooting, like I said, 30-second to maybe 5-minute clips of what I'm doing. And that's it. So with a 128 megabyte card in here at 4K, 60 frames a second, I could do whatever I got to do with it and slow down the footage because I have the 60 frames. So you're not even doing that with the 5K. So the 5K is 30 frames a second, and you're not going to be able to slow that down. You can slow any frames per second down, but it's going to look a little choppy. You need that at least 60 frames to be able to slow it down and it look decent without looking like choppy, like your guy's bouncing around in your footage. 120 is better, but they don't do that. So again, it's an action camera. Look at what you're getting exactly and what you need it for. I mean, there's the obvious difference. It has the front-facing screen, but again, if you guys have watched any videos on this at all, you guys have seen it's delayed, it's laggy, it's an LCD screen on the front. So, again, step up your game. It's 2020. You got all kinds of cameras out right now that, are doing it and doing it better. I could get something slightly bigger than this in a Sony format or even a Canon format. Yes, it's going to be bigger and a little heavier. I could put it on regular mounts and regular tripods and different things like this and not have to worry. With this one, yeah, I don't have any type of mounting, but it comes with the bracket to put the camera in so I can mount it to different things. So yes, it's all proprietary GoPro mounts and all that stuff, but that's another reason why I'm not upgrading. The Hero 9 has 2 fold-down flaps on the bottom of it that basically have your screw-in portion. So yeah, it's built into the camera, but guess what? If it breaks, it's built into the camera. Where are you going to get the replacement parts? You got to send it to GoPro and have them warranty it out. Now you're out of camera. These are all little things that, people need to factor in to what they're doing. Also, one of the other biggest complaints that I have with upgrading is all the accessories that I currently own are not going to fit on the 9. So here's my little GoPro bag. You have obviously your slide mounts, your stick-on slide mounts. You have your chest mount. I have gimbals. I have, obviously this is not going to work for it. And then all the plates that this screws into, I can use, so I'll be able to screw those pieces on, but you lose the slide mount. So I have to go out and either salvage this one on there or go out and buy more shit, which is not what I want to do. So I'm already invested in the Hero 7 lineup, and I know majority of this stuff doesn't even fit on the 8. And again, all the frames are different and all that stuff, so I didn't upgrade even to that. That's pretty much the main reasons why I'm not going to upgrade. And you guys, take this with a grain of salt. If you guys are, worrying about or wanting a 1.4 inch, basically a 1.5 inch LCD screen that's laggy and very terrible quality, and that's why you're going to get the new GoPro, I think you're an idiot, to be honest with you. It's not worth the money. With the stuff that's coming out from Insta360, that's probably going to be the next action camera that I buy. You have 360 field of view. You get for basically $20 more. I think it's like $4.99 and $4.79 for the GoPro versus the Insta360. You're getting the front lens like this has, and you're getting a 360 cam on it as well. That to me is a no-brainer. Why you would go GoPro in 2020 just doesn't make any sense. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped you make your decision, and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.